So we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is April 18, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. And once again, thank you so much for your support. So we're going to start with this one here. US State Department has just released a security alert for the Syrian capital of Damascus, stating that it is tracking credible information related to potential imminent event. All right, so this is not good. So this information is coming out right now, and at the same time, you have sleeping giant troops are leaving. Also, we do have some military vehicles out there. Once again, Sleeping Giant forces begin Syria drawdown in earnest. All right, so once again, sightings of U.S. convoys of equipment, trucks abound this morning, as the first tranche of 600 U.S. forces slated to withdraw from that country transfer control of their bases and outposts to Syrian Democratic forces. All right, so once again, it's just a confirmation that U.S. are taking their stuff, they're leaving. But not all troops are leaving. I think it's 600 out of 2,000. So you have 2,000. So around 600 are leaving so far. It goes to tell you that something big is coming. Because, again, you got Iran, you got Persia, and tomorrow is that meeting, U.S. and Iran, when it comes to the nukes. Now, Benjamin, he is not pleased. Benjamin said that the Holy Land will strike. They will strike Persia with or without the U.S. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you for tuning. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you so much for your support. If you can, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out, guys. All right, and make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Happy Friday. So it says here, let's start with this one here. The U.S. State Department has just released a security alert for the Syrian capital, and I'm using code words, Syrian capital of Damascus, stating that it is tracking credible information related to potential warning strike, including against location frequented by tourists, adding that methods of strike could include, but are not limited to, individual strikers, you have armed GUN men, or the use of devices due to the Sleeping Giant embassy in Damascus still being closed. Once again, Americans in Syria who are in need of emergency assistance should contact the Sleeping Giant interest section of embassy. And all the information is basically in this document here. So there is a level 4. There is a level 4. Once again, location, Damascus. Event, Sleeping Giant Department of State is tracking credible information related to potential imminent strike, including location frequented by tourists. Now, once again, the U.S. Department of State's travel advisory for Syria is at level 4. Do not travel. This advisory remains in effect due to the significance risk of bad groups, civil unrest. Ooh, they got a lot of stuff here, guys. I'm not going to say. So no parts of Syria should be considered safe from violence. The department reminds Sleeping Giant citizens that bad groups continue to do their operation. Very bad stuff here, guys. So they may conduct strikes with little or no warning, targeting innocents, events, hotels, clubs, restaurants, places of worship. In other regions, parks, shopping malls, public transportation system, and areas where large crowds gathering. And methods of strike could include, but are not limited to, individual strikers, armed GUN men, or the use of devices. Please, whoops, please be safe out there. Be safe out there. Again, the sleeping giant troops, they are leaving. Something's going on here. So again, the Mid East is really hot. All right. So tomorrow is a very important meeting at, I think, Rome, if I'm not mistaken. You got the U.S. and Iran. They got that meeting, but Benjamin is not going to tolerate that. Benjamin said, "We will strike Persia with or without the sleeping giant." So this is the reason why the Mid East right now is on extreme alert. And not only that, we talked about this one here. France bans all citizens travel to Persia. No exceptions. The directive applies to all travel, regardless of purpose, and follows rising concerns of a security risk as Persia faces mounting international pressure. So you have some countries out there, travel advisory, do not travel. Level 4, things are going to get hot in the Mid East. All right, so we're going to go with the, give me a second here. I want to take it to this one really quick. So let me just read this, and then I will take you to the full article, the level 4. But this is our sleeping giant soldiers, all right? It's very important to please pray for them. Sleeping giant army partially withdraw from Syria. The military is closing 3 of its 8 small operating bases, reducing the contingents from 2,000 to about 1,400. So 600, we don't know where those 600 are heading to. So there's 2,000 sleeping giant soldiers out there. 600 left. Don't know where. Perhaps came back home, or maybe sent somewhere, possibly maybe Europe, perhaps the Holy Land. Who knows? All right, so it says here, the need for further reduction will be assessed after 60 days. All right, so once again, guys, and we do have this one here. Like I said, we are definitely seeing a lot of stuff being moved. Military equipment, everything which belong to the sleeping giants. Here we go. You see the 600 sleeping giant soldiers, troops slated to withdraw from Syria, transfer control of their bases and outposts to Syria. I'm gonna skip that name. So again, that's what's going on right now. So once again, travel advisory is going on at level 4. They're urging innocents out there to be aware of your surrounding. Large gathering, no more. Again, nowadays, these large gatherings, yeah, you need to be aware of your surroundings. So please be safe out there. This is very important information here. Security alert, all right? Sleeping giant citizens in Syria, April 18, 2025. This is coming out from which website is this? The Sleeping Giant Embassy. All right, so here we go. This is the one here. There was an update 6 minutes ago. Let's see what's going on here. And again, guys, please share the video. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Hit that bell like the all notification. Most importantly, if you can, that thumbs up truly helps out. That thumbs up truly helps out. Thank you, guys. So it says here, the Sleeping Giant Department of State is tracking credible information related to potential imminent strike, including location frequented by tourists. Now, the Sleeping Giant, the U.S. Department of State travel advisory for Syria is at level 4. Do not travel. The advisory remains in effect due to the significant risk of tourism. And once again, you have all these other things here. I'm just gonna highlight it, guys. Like I said, this platform is really straight. All right, so all this could take place. All right. And it says here the department reminds Sleeping Giant citizens that bad groups, very bad groups, continue to plot and do their operation. Now, they may conduct strike. They may conduct some massive event with little or no warning. Once again, impacting public events. And I'm gonna say this all over again because it's very important. Hotels, clubs, restaurants, places of worship, parks, other facilities, shopping mall, public transportation system, and areas where large crowds gather. If they're putting out this information, it's because they know something. The Sleeping Giant knows that something's about to hit the fan. Methods of strike could include, but are not limited to, is individual strikers and other carrying GUN, or the use of devices, possibly a vest or something. Again, I'm not trying to spook no one here, but that's what they try. That's what they putting out there. The Sleeping Giant embassy in Syria capital suspended its operation in 2012. Now, the U.S. Gov is unable to provide any routine or emergency consular services to the Sleeping Giant citizens in Syria. Now, once again, you have Czech Republic serves as the protecting power for Sleeping Giant interest in Syria. Now, U.S. citizens in Syria, who are in need of emergency assistance should contact the U.S. interest section of embassy, and they have all the information here. Now is not the time to travel to those regions. I mean, people still travel there. I don't know. It seems like people are used to flying objects. Oh, look, dear, this hypersonic just passed through us. Now, the Holy Land, they have this new thing. It's called the push notification. All right, so it gives them 3 to 5 minutes to seek shelter immediately, and it's much faster than the sirens that blast, the speaker. It's much quicker than that. So they have this new thing called the push notification. So if I were, again, I know a lot of people, they don't like those notifications, turn off your phone and this and that. It's very important to have these things because I'm referring to the Middle East. Because, again, if something is fired towards your region, you want to know ahead of time. So, again, don't turn off your notification. Don't turn off your phone. You need these updates because, again, it would give you 5 minutes to go get your loved ones or something or head to shelter. Sleeping Giant citizens may also call. They have a number there. They have all this information. Action to take. Leave Syria now. Once again, leave this country now. Wow. Avoid large crowds, gatherings, and demonstration. All right, so be unpredictable in your movements by varying times and routes and use and maintaining a low profile. Stay alert in location frequented by tourists. Be prepared to shelter in place should the situation hit the fan. Now, review your personal security plans. Keep your cell phone charged in case of emergency. Wow. Exercise caution. Monitor the news closely for breaking developments that could affect internal security and factor updated information into your travel plans and activities. Have a contingency plan for emergency and review the traveler's checklist. Enroll and encourage other Sleeping Giant citizens in Syria to enroll in a Smart Traveler Enrollment Program to receive alerts. They're really serious about this here, guys. So they're really serious. These are very important actions to take. Now, the Sleeping Giant travelers in Syria and around the world can now receive messages and alerts from the Sleeping Giant Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs. All right, so via WhatsApp and or by email. Enrollment and step to follow the Sleeping Giant state. Okay, so we're gonna skip a lot of this stuff here. All right, so this is some very important information here. Once again, very important information. Now let me go back on Twitter, see if we can find any more updates here. Um, Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. What's going on here? It's a video. Footage showing the continued withdrawal of the Sleeping Giant-led coalitions forces earlier today, and I'm not gonna play this video. They have some like flags and stuff like that, so I try not to get hit. But I have a news that just came out, and I definitely cannot show this one here too. I mean, I could show it, but I just have to block the image. A lot of these stuff is shared to my account. Follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description box. Here we go. We have this one here. Senior Persian officials reportedly told the U.S. delegation during last weekend's nuclear talks in Oman that Persia was willing to accept limits on its enrichment of near-equipment-grade uranium, but not without watertight guarantees that Donald would not again ditch a future nuclear deal, similar to back in 2018. All right, we did talk about that in my video. I did post some videos today. The link will be in the comments box. We are definitely seeing something here. A massive travel advisory. Do not travel. Level 4. Keep your phone fully charged. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on today. A lot of stuff. Rome is ready to Iran and U.S. talks. Then Benjamin is panicking. Here we go. We got this one here. It seems like everybody's sharing it now. I just read this. Sleeping Giant issue imminent strike warning in Syria. So, State Department warns of level 4. Do not travel to Syria, citing significant risk of some stuff that could hit the fan. I'm going to use that title. Hopefully, I don't get hit, because I know a lot of people's like, Lewis, your code words. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the only one using code words. And it's really hard on us. It's very stressful. It is. It is. It's like we locked up and being persecuted here. So, but again, you know, other people's like, but other YouTubers are saying it, Lewis. Yeah, but they're also getting hit. Again, a lot, you know, they just don't put it out like that. But they do get impacted. And plus, their account is a lot bigger than mine. So, I mean, they have over 300,000 subscribers. I only have like 40 in this one and 80 on the other one, which I should have been in 300,000 subs, but it goes to tell you that my stuff is hidden under the rug. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I will keep it updated. Please pray for the channel, and thank you so much for your support. Before y'all leave, hit that big thumbs up. It helps out. The more thumbs up, the better. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.